Question 1. The scatter diagram shows the information for some weather stations, shows the height of each weather station above sea level and the mean July midday temperature for the weather station. So first of all, we're given some additional information about two other weather stations, and we have to plot that on the graph. So we really need to look at how the graph works. So we take the first bit of information. The midday July temperature is 20, so that's easy enough. We're going to line up with the 20 line, and it goes to 1000. So it's very straightforward to mark that in, as we have both the points we need on the axes. The second one, slightly harder. We've got 22 as the temperature and 500. Well, 500 is easy. It's going to be on this line here. So we've just got to line it up with 22. So we need to look at the scale on the bottom, and we'll see that there are 10 squares for 5, so we need 2 squares for a unit of 1. So we'll go 20, 21, so 2 more to get us to 22. So if we line that up correctly, then we will mark in our point as follows. So 22 with 500, so it's just a bit difficult for me to show exactly. Let's hope to play it about right. It's about just in one more, about there. Okay, you'll be able to do it better on the bigger picture. So what type of correlation have we got? Well, we're coming down. That type of correlation is negative. We're then asked to draw in a line of best fit. So we've got to draw in a line where the points are sort of roughly, it's the line coming through the points, so some are above and some are below. So I'll try and do that now. Okay, so there's a line of best fit. We're then asked if the height above sea level is 1800, what would our estimate of the midday temperature be? But this time we need to know how our axis goes up on the right hand side. So you can see we've got 10 squares for 500, so we're going to need 6 squares for 8 to get us up to 1800 from 1500. So we've got 1500, we've got 2000, we've got 10 squares in between. We can work backwards, so each one's worth 50, so that would be 4 down to get me to 1800. So I'm going to be lining up about there. That comes across to my straight line, and that drops me down sort of just below 15 and 10 and 15, so I'm going to say the estimate is 12. Okay, that's for the part. So we've done this part is part C, D is 12, and finally we're asked if the temperature is 18, what would we estimate the height above sea level to be? So again, come back 4, go up like this. That's probably a bit better to come across like that, and across again like that, and I roughly make that around 1100. They obviously give you a bit of leeway for where you put your line in the first place. Okay, so that's scatter diagrams, question 1.